I'm not normally the type of guy to, pat myself on the back, give myself a little bit of recognition, but the last time that we put out a video just like this, we hit some bangers. Let's throw a little callback on the screen to the last time we did this video. We were talking about undervalued projects. The next BlueChips, we had Remnant sitting at 7 Sol, we had Best Buds sitting under 7 Sol, and we also had Solana Money Boys under 6 Sol. Well, flash forward to today, yeah, you can see Remnant's chilling at 20 floor price, Best Buds over 13, Solana Money Boys over 14. So you know what we gotta do today is find some more undervalued NFT projects on Solana. So let's dive right into it. Before we go any further, I just gotta say that this video and all other videos is never financial advice. Do your own research because NFTs can be very risky. But now that we got the disclaimers out of the way, let's talk about the first project that I think is a very undervalued project, and that's Desolates. Desolates is actually a bunch of planets. Before I dive even deeper into Desolates itself, let me talk to you about its Ethereum counterpart, and that's NFT Worlds. The similarities are crazy. Basically what NFT Worlds does is has these planets where other projects and other teams can build on. Desolates is the exact same thing. If we look at NFT Worlds, these are sitting at a 15 ETH floor, and that's because a bunch of other projects are buying worlds, like other NFT projects are buying their own world to build on top of. For those that need a little bit more context, 15 ETH right now is currently like $40,000 USD. Other projects are starting to do the exact same thing on the Solana side of things with Desolates. Check out the Degods. They actually just acquired 11 Desolates for the average price of 4.1 Sol. They're going to be working with the team to make the most insane 3D metaverse for Degods inside the Desolates planets. The creator of Degods himself, Frank, actually just bought 60 Desolates himself. He had a long call with the whole team behind it. He said it's a team of 50 plus badass developers, and he was so bullish that he personally bought 60 planets. I've been super bullish on this project for months, and I actually just went on a spending spree yesterday, buying another 13 Desolates, as you can see in my wallet. There is no reason for a project like this to be sitting at 3.9 long term with such a superstar team and so much potential with what you can do by buying and building on top of a planet. Shout out to my boys from Gem Hunters. They put out a thread of talking about why Desolates is undervalued, and basically he even wrote that you're gonna be able to run JavaScript on top of your planet. Inside the Desolates announcements, they even said you'll be able to code anything from a racing game to a skate park to a casino to hosting live stream concerts. Going back to the Desolates Twitter themselves, they put out this tweet just an hour ago. Another project, Tulip Head Society, is creating The Hunt, powered by Desolates. So inside of one of their planets, they already built a game. Play the game, find clues and begin your adventures across 20 plus planets. We know Portals right now is the big player in the Solana metaverse space, sitting at about 65 Solana, but Gem Hunters said it very well. Why have a room on Portals for 75 Sol when you could have an entire planet for 1.6? Right now it's just under 4, sitting at about 3.9 on Magic Eden. Full disclosure, I am very invested in this project. I hold a ton of these, and that's because I think that there's no reason that a project with this much potential, this is actually what I look for when I think of the metaverse. I think I gotta be all in. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. This is an underrated team, an underrated project. I'm buying these up. I'm sitting, I'm chilling, and I'm gonna wait and let this project do what it does best. Hey yo, what's the deal? Why don't you do me a favor and smash the like button if you haven't done so already, and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. Now I want to talk about the second project on this list of way undervalued NFTs, and we're going to talk about the FamousFoxFederation. If we're going to talk about projects with badass builders, we can't have that conversation without these guys. All they do is continue to build. If you scroll down on their website, you're going to see this section where it says the plan. They literally show you not only what they're thinking about, not only what they're planning to build, not only what they're currently working on, but look at this list of done, showing all the different things that they've already built. Just to give you a better idea of how much progress this team has made, click on their menu and you can see all these different things you can do. There's obviously staking on this project, there's tokens, there's everything. But my two favorite things that this project has been super innovative on is number one, right here where you can sweep NFTs. Basically by using their Foxy token that you get airdropped just by being a holder, you can sweep NFTs. Yeah, it's on the Solana network, so the network gets congested sometimes, so the transactions don't always go through, but just having this ability is insane. I'll show you a video of me actually doing this a little bit earlier today.
What? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But now to the holy grail of what this project is doing, they have the whitelist token secondary market. I just can't believe that this wasn't thought of before. This is such a genius idea. Say there's a super hype project that you want to get in, you don't want to grind for the whitelist spot. You can check the token on the secondary marketplace and people are selling the whitelist tokens. These are a little bit pricey right now. I'm waiting these to pull back a little bit, maybe to 11.5, 11.3 area. They're sitting just under 13 on Magic Eden right now. But I still think this is one of those projects where you found great builders. Just let them keep building, get involved in the project for the long term, and enjoy being in a fantastic project. So I have an idea because I want to highlight 3 more projects, but I don't want to make this video too long. Let me just tell you the 3 projects with a quick overview of why I'm bullish. Yesterday I put out a thread. It's alpha time. We're talking about MekkaFroggos. I said we got a little known project called the MekkaFroggos who are making shmoves. So what are they doing and why are they sitting at a 3.69 floor price right now? If we head over to Magic Eden though, you can see that now they're sitting at a 6.22 floor price just a day later. Let's go over the high level quick overview of what they got going on in the background. They recently created a new Twitter called MekkaLab, and basically what this team does is create a launch pad. They help other projects with their staking. Oh, and also a marketplace. We've already seen 2 big partnerships come on with Balloonsville 2.0, just run by Magic Eden now, and Astrals with Shaq. Speaking of Shaq, I think this is a pretty good endorsement of this tweet where he says, "This is why I got in the NFT space. Thank you, MekkaFroggo, for making this diesel froggish. Also, MekkaLabs and Astrals are officially partnered up." He also said that MekkaLabs is helping with the derug of another project at no cost. So Shaq is super bullish on the Froggos. One of my favorite things about this project is it has seen a 10 floor price before in the past without all these new announcements. So I'm even more bullish than I was back then when it even showed that it could hit 10 floor price. So shout out to the MekkaFroggos. Next, we gotta talk about Botborgs, but what else can I possibly say? Anybody that knows me knows there's one project I'm bullish on more than any, and it's these freaking Botborgs. When people ask me why I'm bullish on this team, I tell them one thing. Go onto their Twitter, scroll down the last 10 days, and tell me how many new updates and announcements you've seen. 10 hours ago, loading. What could this mean? Who knows? They're just building. Oh, it's that? Another announcement? Today we push an update on our launcher, allowing players to create lobbies on both Planet Devasta and our spaceship shooter. We're planning to push another update this weekend, which allows users to fly between planets. Next week, you can expect some more unique game modes. So more unique game modes. All they have is a ton of different planets. Think Desolates, where they're building different types of game modes, capture the flag, first-person shooters, whatever you want to do on these planets. These are sitting at a very reasonable 2.88 floor price right now for a team that does nothing except build. Shout out the builders, and this whole video is really going to shout out to all the builders, all the teams that I think that I could invest in for the long term, and they're going to have my backs. Do I have multiple backs? I don't think so. Let's just say they're going to have my back. For the 5th project, I'll catch the L on this one. In my last video, I had Degods on the list. I wanted to cut it to 5 projects. I had 7 on there. This is one of the 2 that didn't make the video. And I'm not BSing you. Watch my live stream the night before I made that video and you can hear me talking about this project. But all they did since that video was made was go from 8 soul floor price to now 33. These go so crazy. Shout out to Frank. Like I said, the owner of Degods also just bought 60 planets on Desolates. I think that Frank's a badass with a badass community, and they have some really unique and fun art. They also have the dust token, which is huge. I'm not going to get too deep into dust and what you can do with it, but let's just say one thing that you can do with it is buy the Dead Gods. They're releasing a whole new collection, Dead Gods, and they look super unique and so different from what we have so far in the Solana space. This project is on an absolute sun run right now. I don't know if 33 is the cheapest price you're gonna be able to get into. Maybe you let it pull back a bit more, but this is the one project on this list that really has a high possibility of hitting that 100 soul floor. So to me, these are the most undervalued NFT projects right now on Solana, but I even have something even better for you. If you wanna know more about the next blue chips in the Solana NFT space, why don't you just watch this video?